rise from there. At 700,000, there's your competition buyers, and away we go at 7 at call. You can see the numbers now coming up on the screen. At $700,000, call it 20,000 or better bid. At $700,000, we're offered and bid now. At 7's the call, can we say 20 in the rise? At $700,000, can we say $20,000 or high bid from there at 7 and 20? Ockie there to you at $720,000, 2 in the competition now. At 720,000, Sookman against you there. Can we call it 40 or anyone else? At 720,000, call it 40 now. At 720 is the bid. Can we call it 40 on top? Won't take you 10 at this stage. Make it 40 in the rise. At 720 is the call. Make it 40 and we'll go together there. At $720,000, make it 40 or high bid. At 720, not taking the 10 at this stage. At 720, make it 40 in the rise. At 720, tether from there. At $720,000, Sookman, your opportunity now for 20. At 720, make it 40 if you like. At $720,000, make it 740 the next bid. At 720,000, 2 in the competition at this stage. Needs to be 740 to give yourself the lead. At 720 is the call. Can we say 40 now? At 720, are we all done and finished here this afternoon? Surely not. At $720,000, looking for 20 on top in the rise. At 720, won't take you 10 at this stage, needs to be 40. At 720, needs to be 40 on top. At 720, needs to be 40 in the rise, make it 740 anywhere. At 720, had 2 in it, more welcome of course. At 720, make it 40 on top, anywhere now buys. At $720,000, is that our best? At 720 is the call, make it 40 now, what do we say? At $720,000 once. At $720,000, you need a $20,000 rise to keep moving here today. At 720, make it 40 on top. At $720,000, Brian, welcome your offer there at 40 on top. At 740, call it 60 now. At 740 is the call against the 2 of you earlier now. At 740, call it 60 in the rise. At 740 is the call. Can we say 60 now? At 740, can we say 60 on top from here? At $740,000, what about 60 in the rise anywhere buys? At $740,000, don't miss the opportunity here and now. At $740,000, can we say 60 on top? At 740 is the call. Can we say 60 with either Sookman or Ikea underbidders there? At $740,000, the call. At 40 is the bid. Can we say 60? At 740, or are we all done? At $740,000, bidders and buyers. At $740,000 is the call. At 740, bidders and buyers. Here is your chance at 740. I'll make your life easier and take 10 from there if that helps. To Sookman or to Ockie back in and offer you the opportunity now. At $740,000, can we say 50 on top? At 740 is the call. Can we say 50 now? At 740, can we call it 750? At 740, I can see, Murray, the question, are we on the market? Not yet, but I'll let you know as soon as we are. At $740,000, biddings there at 40, call it 50. What do we say? At 740,000, is it 50 now? At 740, call it 50 on top. At 740, is it 50 in the rise now? $740,000 is the offer. Round it up and away we go. Can we say 750 anywhere now in the lead? At $740,000, had 3 in the competition at this stage. At $740,000, are we all done? And finished here today at $740,000. Looking for 10 or better bid at $740,000 once. Second call at $750. Dennis, welcome to you at $750. And against you now, Brian and Sookman and Ockie there at $750,000. Make it 60 in the rise. At $750, where bid? Can we say 60 now? At $750, going in 10s, rolling together there. At $750,000, make it 60 now. What do we say, bidders and buyers at $750? At 50 is the call. They're over 700 now. Can we say 60? At $750, can we say 60 on top? At $750, Dennis in the box seat in the leading position there. At $750,000, say 60 now anywhere. At $750 is the call. What about 60 now? Brian, can we tempt you in again? At $750,000, can we say 60 on top? At 750 now, bidders and buyers, your opportunity is here at $750,000, taking 10 or better bid. At $750,000, buyers. At 750 is the call, make it 60 now. What do we say? At 750, 60 now, back in the lead, Occy there. At 760 is the lead, Dennis, Brian and the others against you earlier now. At $760,000, buys at 760. What about 70? At 60 is the call, Dennis. Can we offer it at 70 now? At $760,000, what about 70 on top? I answer that, sir. Once we are, I'll let you know that at 760. At 760 is the call, is at 70 now. At $760,000 is at 70 now on top from here. At 760 we're bid. At 60 is the call, can we call it 70 now? At $760,000 is at 70 on top. At 760,000 buys, 10,000 or better bid. Think of the possibilities, just under 700 square metres of land here. Great Central Mulgrave position at $760,000 buys. 3 calls and away. Danielle at 70, welcome. At 770 is at 80 now on top. At 70 is the call. Can we call it 80 now in the lead? At $770,000 is at 80 now in the lead buys. At 770 is at 780 now. 770 we've had some great competition between 4 or 5 bidders there. At $770,000, a couple of questions as to whether we're on the market. The owners are serious about a sale, but not quite at a point which we can sell. At $770,000, your opportunity is here and now, though, to take the lead and to put yourself in the position of the best bidder. At $770,000, can we offer it back to any of our underbidders now at 80 in the rise? At $770,000, flexible terms, 30 to 60 days, vacant possession settlement, 10% down today. At $770,000, is it 80 on top? At $770,000 now, or are we all done? At 780, Dennis, welcome back in the lead. Danielle, what do you say to that? At 780 is the call, can we call it 90? At 780, can we call it 90 now? At 780, can we call it 90 now? What do we think? At 780 is the bid is at 90. At 780, the offer is there. Highest position, striking distance for purchase today at 780 is at 90 now. At 780, call it 90. 780, call it 90. I know Belinda's getting some instructions from the vendors at this point. It's $780,000. Is it 90 on top? We roll together there, Danielle, or maybe that knockout straight to 800. You never know. At $780,000, call it 90 now, or better bid from here. At $780,000, the offer's there, 6 in the competition, and 90's now the lead. At 790 is the call, rounded up to 800. Dennis, your turn. At $790,000, do we call it 800 now? At 790, do we call it 800? At 90 is the call, do we call it 800 in the rise? At 790, do we call it 800? Bidders and buyers, your chance now. At 790, do we call it 800? Yes or no, Dennis?
And selling. We've reached reserve.
We're on the market. You'll see those numbers now turn green. At $790,000, we are on the market and selling away from here. Buyers, Mario, there's the answer you've been looking for. At $790,000, we'll offer you bidding and competition in from here. At $790,000, we're away again. At 790, the call, what do we say? At 90 is the call on the market and selling the best bidder from here. At 790, make it 800 even money. The next opportunity may buy today. At 790, what do we say from here? 790, Danielle's in the lead. And if there is no higher bidder offer today, we sell away there to Danielle. At $790,000, buyers, here's your chance. At $790,000, bidding to buy now. You can see the bids have turned green, and that means we sell away the highest bidder from this point to whom and for how much we will find out in a few short moments. At $790,000, happy even to take a $5,000 rise if that helps. At $790, we're bid, call it 95 and put yourself back in the lead here. At $790,000, make it 5, Rishnan. Welcome to you at $795. At 795, new bidding competition, 810, Mario, good bid. At 810, that's the way to buy. At 810's the call. At 810, there's your competition, MD Mel 7 at 815. At 815, against you now, Mario and others. At 820, we roll together there in 5. At 820, do we call it 25 from here? At 820 is the number to beat now. At 820 is the number to beat. Do we say 5? At 820 is the number to beat. 25 now is. At 825, you'll see it rolling up in green very soon. At 825, and those looking in the chat, you can see it already. At 825, at 30 now. At 30, we're away again. At 830, make it 5. At 830 is the call. Do we make it 5 or better number from here? At 830 it is. At 30 is the call. What about 5 now? At 30 is the bid. Do we say 5? 30 is the offer. 5 and away we go from there at $830,000. Plenty of competition here this afternoon. Give you a chance to get your bid in. Just like on the street, we can't accept late bids or offers at $830,000. The highest bid is there at this stage at 830. Dennis has said 35. Rishnad, I saw Dennis's bid first. You'll need to make yours 40. At 35's the call. Need to make yours 40. Saw Dennis's first there. At 835 can only go in the order of what we see. At 835 can only go in the order of what we see. And 36 now the number. At 36 now is the number to beat buys. At 836, roll it away at 40. What do you say? At 836, the number Mario back in the lead here. At 836, Mario's back in the lead at 836. It's in green on the screen, which means we sell. And 40 now, Danielle says, not just yet, we don't. At 840, got it there with Danielle first. At 840, Sookman, you need to be back in for 1,000 or better bit from here. And Mario's jumped you there at 841. At 841, do we say 5? At 841, do we say 5? It is 45. Danielle, you need to be 50. At 845, Sookman's got the lead there. 50 now, Danielle says, not yet. At 850, I'm not done. At $850,000 buyers. At 850, you got to be quick. At $850,000, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, if you've just joined us, we are on the market and selling away to the best bidder now. At $850 is the call, and it's there with Danielle. At $850,000. 55. 55. At 55 is the call. At 55, can you just potentially type into the chat who that was? 60, Danielle now. At 60, Danielle, we've got it there. At 860, we've got it there at 860. At 860 is the call. At 860, yell it out online or type it into the chat. At 860, Danielle's currently the lead. Danielle's currently the lead at 860. 860 is the number to beat. Rishnad, 865, welcome back there. At 865, Danielle, what do you say to that now? At 865. At 865 is the call. At 865 is the bid. If you've got a question, I ask you to contact Belinda or Natalie. Danielle, you're in the lead, or type it into the chat at $870,000. At 870 is the call. Danielle's taking the lead back there. At 870 is the bid. At 70 is the call. What about 75? Rishnad, your chance. At 875 on top for 5 or better bid, or to the others that are bidding so strongly to Mario and to Sookman earlier. At 870, Danielle is in the lead there. At $870,000, we sell away if there is no higher offer. At 72, we go together. At 72, it's there. What about rounded up to 75 or straight to 880? At 75, we see it there. At 875. At 875, we got it there. Arash, you need to be higher than 75 now. At 875, perhaps 76 for you there. At 75, we've got perhaps 76 and you'll have the lead. At 875, Danielle got it in first at 75. At 875, what do we say? At 875, do we call it 76 or better bid? At 875, Arash, you need to be 76 or maybe 80. At 875. 76 is the number to beat now. At 876, got to be quick. Got to have that keyboard ready at 876 for the next offer. At 876,000, maybe straight to 900 with the next bid. You never know. At 880 is the call. At 880 there, Danielle in the lead. At $880,000 buyers. At 880 is the offer there. At 880,000 from this point on, if I could ask you just to confirm once your paddle number as you enter your bid, it makes the process after the auction much more straightforward if you are the successful bidder. At $880,000, Danielle, you're in the lead. If you could just whack your paddle number into the chat. At $880,000, just so that Belinda can enter it at her end. At $880,000, is there further bidding here today, Turash? and to Rishnad at 881 now, Jerry. Welcome at 881. At 881, where do we go from there? Do we make it 85 or straight to 90 perhaps? At 885, it's there now with Rishnad in the lead at 885,000. At 90 now, Sookman says, I'll take the lead, thank you. At $890,000 to the bidders, here's your chance now. At $890,000, buyers. At 890, what do we say from there? A 1, a 5, maybe straight to 900 with the knockout bid. At 891, we've got. At 91's the call now, back with Jerry there. At $891,000. If you go through this stage and you are out and no longer in the auction, I get you to type out into the chat for me just so we know where to look for bids here this afternoon. At 891,000, Jerry's in the competition in the lead and buying if there's no better bid. At 891, are we all done? Are we finished there at $891,000 once? Second call. At 895 now. Mel Sevens back in at 895, the lead. At 895, the lead there. At $895,000, the lead. Round it up, make it 900, the next offer on top. At 895, make it 900 from there. At 895, make it 9, the call. What do we say? 96, we're happy with that in 1. At 896, 900, Sookman, good bid. At 9's the call now. At 900,000, even money, finish on 1,000, maybe on top from there. At 9's the call. At 9, Rishnut, maybe 1,000 in the rise. At 905, good strong bidding there. At 905's the number now. At 905, what do we say? Buys on top from there. At 905, this is hard to judge value at this point, but you need to bid strong and bid bold to buy. At $905,000, the call. At 905, do we make it 6 or 10? At 905's the bid. What do we say now? At 905 at 10. At 910. At 910, Rishnut against you there. At 910, can we say 15? At $910,000, is that our best? At 910, or do we say 15? At 915 now. At 915, Mel Sevens back on top at 915. At $915,000, is it 20 in the top from there? At 915, or do we sell away? 915, 16, we've got it. At 16's the call. What about 20? At 25, good bid. At 925 is offered there. At 925, what's the next number from there? Is it 26 or maybe 30 in the rise? At 925 is the offer. 30 now. At 930, Mel 7 at 930. At 930, we've got. At 930, we've got the bid there. At 930, what's the next number on top? Is it 31 or 35? 32 it is. At 932. 932 is the bid. 932 is the number to beat now, buyers. At 935. At 35 is the call. At 935, round it up and away we go. Do we add another 2, Rishnut? Or do we go straight to 40 perhaps? 36 the number now. At 936 is the bid. At 936, round it up and away we go from there. 1,000 or better offer here today at 936, 940 on top. At 940 and away we go. At $940,000 biddings there. At 940, just waiting for the number to update on the screen. It won't be long. At $940,000, we can see it in the chat. You can hear me say it. 40's the number to beat. At 940, can we say 1,000 or better offer from there? At $940,000, buyers. I thank everyone in advance for their wonderful spirited competition and bidding here today. And just a reminder, if you're out, to yell that or put that into the chat. At $942,000, Rishnut has taken the lead there. At 942 and away we go again. At 942 and away we go again at 942. At 42, Mel 7, we've rounded up from there. 1,000 or better bid. At 942, we've got it there. At 42's the call now. At 942, what do we say? Can we say 45? 42's the offer. Can we say 45 now? At $942,000, can we call it 45? At 42, we've got it there. At 942, can we call it 45? Bidders and buyers, this is the time of the auction that you need to bid boldly and strongly to make sure you walk away with a signed contract today at $942,000. Just a reminder and a little bit of courtesy for the other bidders, if you are out if we have got your best bid today, if you could simply just type out into the chat, because one thing with technology, there's always a 1 second delay, and I don't want to be in a position where someone says, I've missed out because I didn't have a chance. So you just need to confirm that you are out at 942,000, because once the gavel strikes my lectern here in front of me, our property is sold here this afternoon. We can't accept any late bids or offers. So if we see that there's a big period of time where you haven't bid, then we assume that you may be out. But just for the sake of clarity, if you could type it into the chat and let us know that you put your best foot forward here today at $942,000. Rishnat looks like in the lead. It's been 4 minutes since that last bid to Mel 7, and to the other bidders who have bid underneath, please let us know. Are we in? Are we out? To Sukhman, to Mario, and to the other bidders, and to Jerry, please let us know. And Dennis from earlier, Mel 7's back on top for 1. At 43 is the call. At 943 is the bid. What do we say, Rishnat, from there? Do we round it up to 45? At 43 is the number to beat. At 43 we've got. At 943 do we call it 45? And 44, it's back in the lead here. At 944, pole position at 44. At 944 at 5, can we say? At 45 it is now. Maybe the 50 bid is the one. At 945, maybe the 50 bid is the one. What do we say now? At 945. At 945, what about the 50 bid? At 47, we're getting there brick by brick, or weatherboard by weatherboard in this case. At 947's the call. What do we say from here? At 47, at 50, good bid. At 50, that's the way to buy. At $950,000, it appears to be just down to 2 at this stage, but everyone is still welcome, of course. At $950,000, the bidders and buyers are here and out in force online as they would have been on site. At $950,000, you're thinking of selling in Mulgrave, Glen Waverley, Willers Hill, or the surrounding areas. Belinda and the team at Ray White are your turn to answer. At $950,000, can we say 1,000 or better bid to keep it moving, or are we all done and finished here this afternoon? At $950,000, buyers, here we go, 3 calls, and away we go and selling at $950,000 once. Rishnat, are we in? Are we out here today? At $950,000. Second call. 51. 51, you're back in front. Mel 7, same chance now. At $951,000, can we call it 2 to keep the auction moving? At $951,000. At 51's the call, buyers. At 951, can we call it 2 now? At 951, can we call it 2 now? At 951, ladies and gentlemen, your chance. At $951,000 to buy. Flexible terms, 10% down today, 30 to 60 days. Vacant possession settlement, plenty of opportunity and scope for improvement and potential development here at $951,000. That's what you've come to bid for today. At $951, are we all done and finished there, Mel7? Have we got your best offer today? At $951,000, if we have, just type in out into the chat. You've confirmed that you're out. Danielle, you're back in. You're not done. $955. Maybe just slipped off to get a coffee and come back. At $955, that's a benefit of being at home to buy a property, isn't it? At $955. At 55's the call. What do we say now? At 55, Rishnat, I thought you may have had it there for a moment. At $955, can we call it 6? At $955, can we call it 6 now? At $955, can we call it 6, or maybe to 60 on top? At $955. Just need to be sure we've got that very best bid today for the vendors at $955,000. Danielle's been a strong bidder through the middle of the latter part of the auction, as has Rishnat and Mel7. Your opportunity is here and now to purchase the property at $955 to put your property search at an end. At $955, bidders and buyers just need to hear if there's further offering today at $955,000. Once in the call at $955. Rishnat, are we in? Are we out? At $955,000, 56, you're back in there. At 56, the call. Danielle, do we call it 60 on top? At 956,000 at 7 now. At 57, we're bid at 8. Can we call it? At 957 and 8 is it now in the rise? At 957, do we call it 8 or do we call it done? At 957, do we call it 8? Do we call it 8 or maybe straight to 60? At 957, do we call it 60 there? A half will go together there, but we need to keep the halves rolling. At 957, 500. What about 58, Danielle? Or maybe the 960s, a knockout blow from here. At 58, we're going in halves. At 58, we're going in halves, maybe 60 rounded up. At 58, we're going in halves, but the big bid might be the one that gets it today. At $958,000, is there a half or better number now? At 958 once. Second call. At 958, 59, good strong bid at 1,000 on top at 59, is it 60 now? At 959, Danielle, back to you. At 59, back to you at 60 and straight away like that on top. At 960 is the offer there. At 60 is the bid buyers. At 960, Rishnad, your chance again and one it is. At 961, we're away. At 961, we're away, call it 2. At 61, call it 2 now. At 61, we're bid. 62 it is and 3 or maybe 65. At 962, the number in the chat, the number in green on your screen is the best at this point. At 962, what do we say? Is it 3? At 962, is it 3 now? At 963, buys it is. At 63 is the call, is it 4 or 5 or straight to 70, 65, good bid. At 965, do we make it a 6 or straight to 70 from there? At 965. At 965, is it 66? 965. The number to beat. Fierce competition here towards the end. At $965,000. 66 now, the number to beat. At 66, the call. At 966, the bid. What do we say from there? At 966, Danielle, do we make it 70? At 66, we've got rounded up 1,000 or better bid from here. At 966, at 66, the call is at 70 now. At 66, the call is at 70. 70 might be it. At 66, 68, we go there in 2. At 68, there it is. At 968, do we make it 70? At 68, the call, 2 in the rise in the sequence there at 968. 968's the number. 968 is where we're at. Danielle, 70, Rishnath there at 970. At $970,000 biddings there. At 970, you can see it away on the screen at 970. At 970 and 1 back with Danielle. At 971 back there with Danielle at 971. At 971, we're bid there. At 971, we've got it. At 971, we've got the offer there at 971. 971 is the bid. 971 is the highest at this stage, but will it be enough? At 971,000, it won't, because 72 is now the best bid. At 972, from there in 1,000 or better bid, you just need to keep the bids rolling. So we move into the 38th minute of the auction here at $972,000 buyers. At 72 is the call, brought to you from the comfort of my home and the safety of your home as well. At $972,000, can we call it 3 on top? At 72, is it 3 now? At 972, is it 3 or maybe 980 is the number? At 73, we'll go there again, piece by piece at 73. At 973, is it 4 or maybe straight to 80? At 973, we've got 974. 74, we're bid. At 974. 974, it appears to be just down to 2 bidders at this stage. 75 is now high number. At 975, at 75's the call is at 6. At 75's the call is at 6 there. At 975's the call, do we call it 6 on top? At 975. 975 is the bid. Rishnad says 76. I'll take the lead one more time. At 976. Do we make it 80, Danielle, from there? What do you say? At 976, do we call it 80? At 76, do we call it 80 or maybe straight to $1 million? Big, great number. Great story when you tell your friends that you spent $1 million today on property. At 978, Danielle, we're getting there bid by bid. At $978,000. Is it 80 now on top or 79? At 978's the number to be and a half now. At 978 and a half. 978 and a half, bidding away there. 78 and a half. Do we call it 79? Or do we go straight to 980? At 979. At 79's bid and a half now, is it Rishnard on top? At 979 and a half, is it now on top? At 979 is the bid and away we go. At 979. At 979 is the offer. $979, it's with Danielle. We're getting down to that real pointy end of the auction now. At $979,000, a half or bit of bid. What do we say? At $979 is the offer. And do we sell away there, Ishnard, or do we have further bidding? At $979,000 and a half it is. At $979.5. At $979.5 is at 80 now. At 979.5, do we call it 80 in the rise? At 979 and a half. 979 and a half. And 80. And 80 is in the lead there. At 980 now, back with Danielle. At $980,000. At 980, it's hard to tell which way this auction is going to go. Both equally competitive towards the end. $1,000, Rishnard. Is that your best bid? At $980,000, it's with Danielle. At 980 and a half now. At 980 and a half, keeping Belinda nice and busy, entering all those bids in on her side. At $980,500, do we call it $1,000 or better bid? At 980 and a half now. 81. 81. And as quickly as we get to 81, I'm sure there'll be a half or better bid from Rishnard now. What do we say? At 981, this is the time maybe to put that bigger bid in. You're both going the halves and it's not knocking the other out. So maybe the bigger number is the way to go. At $981,000, but happy in a half or better bid from there. At 981, or is that our best? Are we all done? 83, good bid. At 983, and there's the bigger number. I wonder if that's done the job today. At 983, Danielle, you'll be the judge of that. At $983,000, do we call it 85 perhaps? At 83 is the call. Do we call it 85 perhaps now? At 983 is the number to beat. 983. $983 is the number to beat there. 983. Danielle's giving it plenty of thought at $983,000. 83 is the bid. It's been a couple of minutes since we saw the last offer now. At 983, Danielle, you're out, all done and finished here this afternoon. You've been a spirited competitor, and I thank you and to all the other bidders for your bidding and participation here today. It's been at least 5 or 6 minutes since anybody else has been bidding here today, but I'll give you that opportunity with 3 calls. However, once the gavel strikes the lectern in front of me here, the property is sold this afternoon. We cannot accept a late bid or offer here today at $983,000. For those who have been underbidders, here is your last chance at $983,000 once. If you're planning to come in right at the end, you need to allow for any delay with technology and make sure you get your bid in so that no one misses out today at $983,000. Second call. At $983,000, Rishnard, it looks like it's yours. At $983,000, stressing again that we can't accept any late bids or offers here today. We assume that there's no further interest now, and we sell away on the third and final call, all done and finished at $983,000. We sell away. We are selling at $983,000. We sell. We are sold, and congratulations. Well purchased here this afternoon to all of the underbidders. Thank you so much for your bidding and participation. To the crowd, thanks for logging in and joining us online. Stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you back on the street very shortly. Bye for now.